With any earthbound device, the name of the game in terms of moving is friction. You've got to have contact between whatever drives you, wheels or whatever, and the surface. Now, there's no problem normally when you're driving on a good road because the road has enough friction, but when you're on ice and snow, it's a real problem. If you're in country like this, of course, you've got to have a thing like a skidoo. It steers by skids at the front, just lightly grooved to follow wherever you turn the wheel, and driven by this long belt at the back, which puts a whole series of bars into the snow, and that's what pushes you along. They're a lot of fun, but they're totally different to a car. This is the skidoo's natural environment, but for a motor car, ice and snow can be deadly. That distinctive pattern in the snow is left by a set of chains on the rear wheels of this car, and to get into some areas, specifically the ski resorts, you must fit chains. They give you the grip that otherwise will be missing. But what happens if you happen to be driving in the mountain areas and you strike a day like this, you don't have chains and you're in trouble? Well, there are driving techniques that will enable you to keep some sort of momentum. Ooh. Now, the key to moving when the road is covered in snow or ice is to be smooth. You have to let out the throttle so gently. Put your foot down too hard, and this is what happens. I'll give you a demonstration. If you put too much power down, all you're going to do is get a car that's about as easy to handle as a windscreen wiper. And you'll do a waltz. A waltz that'll put you off into a drift and nothing will get you out except some enthusiastic friends and a very gentle application on the throttle. Again, you've got to just walk your way to try and get out. If we tried it now without help, the wheels will just spin and all they'll do is turn that snow into ice and you're not going 1 inch. To do it the right way, you've got to be oh so gentle. So if it's a manual car like this or an automatic, just very gentle application of the throttle and you walk the car away. No wheel spin, just get it moving. Very gently, like that. Make sure the wheels are straight and feed it the throttle bit by bit. Now you've got to get speed up because unless the road's flat all the way, you're going to be in strife at the first hill. So gently accelerate. Pull the highest gear you can, second, third, fourth, whatever it'll take, and just build it up steadily. Then you won't get wheel spin and start sliding around. We've got a long hill ahead of us. I don't know whether we can climb it, but we're making good headway because you've got to keep going. One good thing is this car has exceptional traction, so we don't have a real problem in that sense. Some cars will be very much harder to steer than this, and we're over the top of the hill. Now, when you're at the top, of course, you have to ease up because going down is going to be extremely hard as well. The best thing is just to get it into a low gear and retain that control over it. Of course, when things do get really slippery, a car's no good. You do need one of these. What the Skidoo shows, I suppose, is that no matter what you drive, if you've got traction, you can have a lot of fun.